71% of our planet's surface is covered by water, and it makes up for 96% of all the water on the planet. The ocean holds many mysteries to us humans, and can manifest itself as one of the most powerful forces of nature on the planet. Yet a bunch of touristy kooks feel the need to go a bunch of places that they really shouldn't. I mean, it took me my entire life to have an understanding of the ocean that I do. Being a professional skimboarder and a longtime surfer since I was 6 years old, I have seen and uploaded my fair share of crazy videos involving the ocean. But today, specifically, we're gonna talk about the kooks of the ocean and show you guys some hilarious footage of tourists and kooks getting slapped down by the hand of Poseidon. I'm Jack Tenney of the JoogSquad, here to entertain you through all of quarantine. All I ever ask is that you drop a like on this video. It supports me, it keeps me doing what I do, and you get to watch my videos for free, so you can do me that solid, I think. Now it's time to dive in, part 1 of Tourists vs. the Ocean. This is footage from 2014 in Cabo. For those of you who didn't know, Cabo San Lucas has some of the most dangerous and powerful shore break on the planet. That is because it goes from being a couple thousand feet deep to dry sand very quickly, quicker than most places on the planet. It's because this sand is stacked basically in between mountains that run down into the water. It is one of my favorite places on earth, but it is also a place where I have single-handedly saved several people, and I have seen dozens of people get saved. Not to mention several people drown here a year, and it's always tourists. One thing that I want to say is skimboarders and surfers are the strongest swimmers on the planet and are the most equipped to save people. In my opinion, I'd rather have an experienced surfer save me any day over a lifeguard. So in this instance, some kid that I didn't really know at the time went for a wave and ended up getting caught in between a huge set. And it ended up being one of the biggest sets of the day. This is not something that you ever anticipate. It can go from being mellow like chest-high waves to just double overhead waves in the blink of an eye. So at the time, this is the biggest wave that he had ever seen in his life. His friends that he came on the trip with, one of them being Max Bourne, a friend of mine who's been in a lot of my videos, immediately recognized that this situation was very intense and very scary.
That's Eddie!
So he tried to help him, and you see him jumping over the waves. You just try to get close and to try to yell to keep him calm, but as you can see, he puts his arm up and is waving for help. So this is one of those situations where filming is not my main priority. I clicked the record button to turn my camera off immediately and threw it up on the shore as far as I could, and then yelled for someone to grab it. I jumped on my skimboard and swam out as fast as I could to give him my board so that he could float on it so that he could stay calm. And when I got to him, he was really shaken up and was honestly just seemed extremely thankful that I was there to help him. Now this clip, this is exactly what not to do and what I've been preaching in my videos for as long as I've been going to Mexico. These people had a couple of drinks and this guy thought that it would be a funny idea to go throw his girlfriend or girl or whatever into the ocean. Now again, same situation. Looks like it's chill, looks like it's calm, and in the blink of an eye, a giant set could come in. And if you don't have experience in waves of consequence like this, it is not going to turn out good for you. This was almost another situation where we had to step in.
Oh, I made it back on shore. Where is she? The girl's up. She's freaking out now. Oh my god. Oh man.
Oh, this is a terrible idea. This is actually something that I've done before, but we did not end up getting caught like this. They're all running, they're all running, they're all running, and annihilated. How many cell phones just bit the dust just there? That was just kind of funny. I hope they're all right. It was just kind of funny. Clip number 2, we got some traffic at the beach. Oh, you are not smart. Jeep things, yeah. And then they play the Jeep commercial. You know, I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, getting it. Oh my gosh. Now we got a clip, another just... Yeah, just keep spinning the tires. It'll probably work at some point. Oh, it's a cop. Oh, hey man, what do you expect, to be honest? Oh, brah, yes, dude. That is the stuff right there. Oh, brother, yeah. So, I just would like to say that if you're surfing or skimming or boogie boarding or anything that involves a board and the ocean, you never want the board to be in between you and the wave, because if the wave hits that board, the ocean automatically becomes a lot less soft and it will just take you out 9 out of 10 times. Let's keep rolling. This lady's trying to get a picture. Let's see how this turns out, guys. Oh, got a little wet that time. Oh, you're clapped. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've actually been here before. That is just... Why would you... Come here, babe, I got you. Nope, you guys... Oh, scorpion, son. Wow, that guy got wrecked. Oh, I've seen this clip before, too. Every single person is about to just not have a good day. I think a lot of people have cameras and phones, too. Here, babe, I got you. Nope, not this time either. Why do tourists feel the need to get that close to dangerous waves? Like this guy is just like, this person is so dumb. I know how dangerous water is, and I understand that a lot of people don't understand how dangerous the ocean is, but if you see water that is that violent, why would you try to get close? Like, watch from a distance. Look, these people are also very dumb. Oh, you're all annihilated. Yep, how did those barnacles feel? Oh, damn, you better go in the shower and scrub it, kook. Oh, you got some reef scars now. Oh, this is a tsunami, actually. So one thing that I want to point out is if there's a tsunami, tsunamis draw a lot of energy from the ocean towards them. So if there's ever a tsunami at the beach, the water is going to recede dozens of feet, hundreds of feet, I don't know, it depends on where you are. But it is going to suck all of that energy out before the wave actually hits. If it ever seems like it went from high tide to low tide or low tide to the lowest tide you've ever seen in your entire life very quickly, there's probably a tsunami coming. That is a telltale sign. What? Oh yeah, these people, this is when I start running. This is when I'm out. Like, oh, look at that giant wave coming our way. We should probably get out of here. No, let's all just stand here and get annihilated. That sounds better. Oh, this is actually really, really sad. Luckily, they did save him, but this guy he couldn't do anything. Put your camera down and go help is what I'm thinking. And like, this is a scenario where like they easily both could have drowned. So it's important to just be on your toes when you're around the ocean. This is Cabo, Mexico, actually, this next clip. One, like to say, these people absolutely 100% should not have been in or anywhere near the ocean on this day. Like, look, if I'm there, I'm having the time of my life. I'm swimming, I'm getting worked by waves. But the average person cannot survive a wave of that magnitude. Like that, the fact that none of these people drown is actually surprising. It just takes one wave and 1 second and being at the wrong place at the wrong time once for your life to be over from waves like that. Another thing too, in this situation, probably not a bad decision to just let yourself get hit by a wave and just get washed in. So like you either need to make the decision that you are going to go straight back to shore, or you need to swim out. This is another clip from Cabo. You need to swim out past the waves. Like, this is fun. That's all. That's cool, you know, as long as you're not getting caught and you're not getting sucked back out. But even so, these waves are way too big. And like, I've filmed a lot of videos at Mexico, in Cabo, Mexico, and I know a lot of people will probably go to Cabo because of my videos. Just do not ever try to replicate what we do. I have been in and around the ocean my entire life. I've been around waves of consequence my entire life. I've gone to Mexico 8 years in a row. And to be honest, the first 4 or 5 years, I was terrified. I still get kind of terrified in the right situation, but I'm more well equipped to face waves like this than the next person, and like all my skimboarder friends are ready for it too. And another thing that you need to consider, that you need to seriously consider when dealing with waves of consequence, is that when I'm out in Mexico, I'm essentially out there with like 50 of the best lifeguards on the planet. I don't care what you say. I don't care how much you've swam. Surfers and skimboarders are the two people that are more equipped to save people during waves of consequence than anyone else on the planet. Like, surfers and skimboarders, by far, hands down, make the best lifeguards. No question to that. That's it. I can film a lot of these episodes. I have a lot of footage myself of people getting worked by waves, and there is footage all over the internet of people getting absolutely smoked by big waves. So if you guys want to see another episode like this, if you think Tourists versus Waves is a series that I should continue with during this quarantine while I'm trapped inside and I don't really have much else to film, drop a like, drop a comment. I really appreciate it. You guys are all legends. Shop JoogSquad.com. If you want a pair of Pit Vipers, you can get 10% off, and you can give us 10% of sales, so that would be really cool. Get yourself a pair of sunglasses. But for now, I'll see you next time for Tourists vs. Kooks episode 2.